Well, good morning, and here we are for our first assembly of a new academic year. It's a huge welcome back to everybody and a welcome back to our weekly assemblies, although these assemblies are going to be once every other week. So one Friday we'll be doing it in the hall with each other, and then one Friday it will be online like we used to from the last year and a half. Now, it was absolutely wonderful to see you all in assembly on Monday morning and to have walked around the school and seen you on the field together, to see you playing with each other, to see big brothers and sisters helping their little ones out, to see new friends being made, and to see some of our older children in Cedars welcoming in our new children in the Pines. I have been so proud walking around the school this week, and there's been lots to celebrate. We've got a few messages here today, and we've got our winners wall. House points will come next week. We'll do a double up for next week, but without further ado, shall we get on with some of our special mentions and little announcements? So I know lots of you have asked me to put more of the puns of the day and jokes of the week on the assemblies. So instead of saying one today, I'm going to post one for you. Have a look at it here. I hope you understand it. I hope it doesn't go over your head. We need to say a huge thank you to Theraplate, the company which is run by Pippa's parents in Redwoods. Pippa's parents have donated £1,500 for school equipment, and we've already made an order for things like our art resources and materials. With some new curriculum materials that we've bought, we're now able to make sure that those lessons are taught really, really well with extra art and DT resources. And we're going to buy some new footballs, which are long overdue because some of our footballs have been deflating every time you pump them up. And lots more, loads of sports equipment, lots of art and DT equipment, which is so expensive at the moment. And we're truly grateful for a hugely, hugely kind donation from them. So a big thank you to them. We also want to say that Reverend Clive will be in on Monday. It's his first assembly in school. You might remember one or two of Reverend Clive's video messages for us last year. He's going to be doing an assembly in school with us on Monday morning, which will be fantastic. And it's nice to see how well everybody's getting on with our new golden rules in the classroom. So as you remember, in our assembly on Monday, we talked about the 6 golden rules, which hopefully you'll be able to see on the screen now. These are the rules that you've got to follow all day, every day. These are the things that you do anyway, and they were already in our behaviour lists around the school, so there's nothing new for you there. But I must say, you've been absolutely fantastic. The new thing that I have seen you jump to this week is the traffic lights. So we've got the red and the amber and the green and the gold, and I wonder how well you are remembering what each one means and how you're earning team points. So we talked on Monday, and I've been asking some children as I've walked around the classes this week, but I think you've got the hang of it really, really well. Always start on a green. If you end on a green, that means it's a fantastic day. You've done really well, should be very proud. Green is good, and if you end on a green, that's excellent. But if you go that one step above and beyond, that's when you hit gold. And you've got to do something really special to get to gold. So it's trying to jump up to gold. If things don't go so well and you make a mistake, you make a bad choice, or you don't follow those 6 golden rules, you can drop to amber. And obviously, you know straight away, it's your job to fix it when you get to amber. You've got to jump back up to green. Show everybody that you're sorry that you made a mistake. You made a bad choice. It happens sometimes, but you're going to fix it straight away. Otherwise, if you don't, or if you make a really bad choice, you can jump down to red. And a red means that you've got to have a sanction, which we talked about was a school punishment, wasn't it? So hopefully no one's going to be hitting the red mark soon. We've definitely had lots of greens and a few golds this week. We're really proud of how well you've started. The atmosphere around the school is fantastic, and we've had a couple of visitors in who have mentioned your behaviour in school and how wonderful it is. It's really, really lovely to see. Lots of smiles, lots of happy games, lots of people playing with each other, and just being able to connect in a way that we haven't been able to for so long. Now, attendance. Who's got the attendance award for the first week? I know they only came in on Wednesday, but they do get 100% in the Pines class. Our new starters hit the 100% mark, very close all the way around, but you get the trophy for the first time in your first few days of school. So congratulations to you. Now, let me just check. We've got some visitors coming in next week as well. So we'll be looking at your classrooms, looking at your learning environments as they walk around, and also looking at the work you're doing. They might ask you lots of questions. One thing I've been particularly impressed with is going into classes and asking you what lessons you're doing, what subjects you're doing. You should be able to tell me whether you're doing history, art, geography, and you're telling me those things. Also, I saw in Redwood's class, you were able to tell me what that meant, what it meant to be a geographer, which is even better. So that was a top-notch thing to see this week, and I'm seeing it all over the school. Some lovely activities in classes. So shall we jump on to the thing that you've been waiting for today, which is the winner's wall. This one, I must say, always hard, but it was a really tough one for our teachers this week because so many brilliant things that have been seen in classrooms. Really, really tough one. Let's start with the Pines. Mrs. Howsam and Mrs. Machin, Miss String, Mr. Colborne, they couldn't really pick one person because actually as a team, the whole class have settled in beautifully. So after you started school on Wednesday, you've started the school life so well. Everybody's been really proud of how you've done it. You walked in brilliantly and smartly on the first day, and a special mention for how good you are at tidying up. I think you must have had a bit of extra practice last year, but you've been so good at tidying up. I must admit you've been very friendly and helpful to me when I've come in to see you, giving me lots of treats in your tea shop and showing me the things that you're doing, making pictures. Some people writing the first parts of their name or even writing their full name already, which is incredible. And also, I must say that when I saw you cutting up your sausages yesterday, that was really impressive. So well done to you, Pines, whole class. Also, we jump into Poplars. And it's a birthday girl today. Happy birthday to you, Fiona, and congratulations, you got onto the winners week. So, Fiona, you've been a model pupil this week. You've set the tone really, really well. You've done everything that's been asked of you. You've done it really well. You've done it straight away. You also looked really quickly for some of the visual clues in the classroom to show what the adults are expecting of you. And Mrs. Wheeler has been really proud of your start to year one. Well done, you. Into Redwoods. It's William. William, what a great start, and well done for settling in so well to Redwood's class. You're working really hard. You've been really, really impressive to everybody, and I think Miss Bellamy and Mr. Flynn and Mrs. Gruby were extra proud of some of your geography work this week, as well as the other things you've been doing. So congratulations to you, William. Now we jump into Maples. It's two new starters, Louisa and Thomas, who have got the award this week. I think Miss Kinnersley had a hard time picking, but certainly these two just jumped in for how well they've started their life at Sibsey, because it's really tough to start a new school when you're not in reception. So Louisa, you've taken your first week brilliantly. You've put 100% effort into every single task. You're not afraid to ask questions, which is really, really good. And a big well done and a big welcome to you. And Thomas, you seem to have settled in really enthusiastically and got to grips with everything that's been expected of you straight away. Great start, Thomas, and well done to you. Now we go through to the Oaks class. And it's Ava. Ava, congratulations as well. It's the way you've started the year that's got you this award this week. You've made a big jump up from Redwoods, and you've been very kind and helpful, as you always are, with classroom jobs. You've been really brave, getting stuck straight in, also asking lots of questions if you're not sure, and making a great start to your life in Oaks. Well done to you, Ava. And finally, we don't normally do doubles, but it is another double, and it's Thomas and Louisa's brother and sister. It's Archie and Ruby. So congratulations to Archie and Ruby. Mrs. Crozier and Mrs. Lomas could not pick anybody else this week, although I will go on to see this in a moment, because you've both moved to Sibsey this week and had a great first week. You have displayed all the values, which are above us here, and all you have to do now is keep it up. So I said I would mention the Cedars again. Cedars, it is really important to set the tone as the oldest class in the school, the biggest children. Everybody looks up to you to see if you are role models. Not only have you been perfect role models this week, but you've looked out for each other as friends. You've been polite, smart, you've been happy. I know you've got a busy few weeks coming up with 11 plus and things like that. We've talked a little bit about that and we'll talk some more about that. But you are really calm, you're really setting an excellent tone. And to watch Harrison and some other children playing with some of the new starters in reception, only having made friends with them a few days ago, just shows what wonderful children you really are. So a credit to the school and a credit to everybody in the community as well. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your Friday. Well done for making us feel so happy to be back, everybody. And we will see you in the hall on Monday morning with Reverend Clive. Okay, goodbye for now.